Good evening. Today is February 27, 2023. I'm Kennedy Hobbs.
I'm Journey Strode.
And this is Panther News Network. Here's what's going on in the news today. According to USA Today, the Energy Department has now concluded with low confidence that the COVID-19 pandemic most likely began after an unintentional laboratory leak in China, according to the Wall Street Journal, which cited a classified intelligence report provided to the White House and members of Congress. There are two competing theories about what started the COVID-19 pandemic in China: that the virus jumped from animals to humans at a market, and that it was accidentally leaked from a lab where researchers were studying coronaviruses. Neither has had enough evidence so far to be conclusive. The Wall Street Journal and New York Times both reported that the Energy Department, citing new intelligence, changed its stance on the origins of the pandemic, but the conclusion was relatively weak. USA Today could not independently confirm the reports. Support for this comes from the fact that researchers at the lab were known to be studying coronaviruses in the same family as SARS, and lab accidents have occurred in the past. The Chinese government cleaned up the wet market, destroying evidence before others had a chance to examine it, and seems not to have released information on those who were sick, earliest fueling speculation they have something to hide.
On February 21st, Democratic Representative Jennifer McClellan made history by becoming Virginia's first Black woman in Congress. She won a special election for Virginia's 4th Congressional District. McClellan has been a state senator in Virginia since 2017. Before that, she served in the Virginia House of Delegates from 2006 to 2017. She was declared the winner over her Republican opponent, Leon Benjamin. McClellan will assume the position of the late Donald McEachin, who died November 28, 2022. Susan Swecker, chairwoman of the Democratic Party of Virginia, said in a statement Tuesday night, Jennifer McClellan's history-making victory as the first Black woman to be elected to Congress from Virginia will have ripple effects across the Commonwealth. Once Jennifer McClellan is sworn into office, there will be 28 Black women in Congress.
Prairie View's very own student-ran radio station, 91.3 PVU No Radio, and SIS and the agency all teamed up to put together the Love on the Hill Day auction. The event happened at 7:30 p.m. on February 23rd, 2023 in the Memorial Student Center here at Prairie View A&M University. All proceeds went towards the organizations. Here's a few clips from last week's date auction.
Go ahead. Okay. They're not on. Okay. On February 20th, the energy company BP announced their new historically Black college and university fellowship program, which will invest into 3 historically Black colleges and universities, or HBCUs, to provide their students with scholarship funding and exposure to the energy industry. The universities. Gotta keep going. Sorry. Oh my God. Listen. To provide their students with scholarship funding and exposure to the energy industry. The universities chosen are Florida A&M University, North Carolina A&T University, and our very own Prairie View A&M University. Each school received $1.3 million in total. It was $4.05 million awarded. Students that complete the program will be provided with internships among other development opportunities in the industry. BP's program creates 45 full scholarships to students interested in the energy sector. The HBCU Fellowship Program is helping the company's goal to be a different kind of energy company by 2030, as they scale up investment in low carbon, focus on oil and gas production, and make headway on the reducing emissions. Mark Crawford, BP's Senior Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion, said, "We need the best and the brightest talent as we transform our company. We are thrilled to work with these great universities and provide students with an opportunity to earn a degree while giving them real-world experience in the exciting and evolving energy sector."
College admission scandal ringleader Rick Singer starts prison sentence. Rick Singer, the mastermind behind the infamous college admissions, just checked himself into prison, where he was sentenced to spend the next 3.5 years behind bars. A rep for the Federal Bureau of Prisons tells TMZ Singer arrived at the federal prison camp Pensacola in Florida Monday to begin serving his 42-month sentence. As we reported, Singer was the man behind countless parents spending big bucks to grease the wheels for their kids to get into high-end colleges, including big names like Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman. He was given his 3.5-year sentence at the beginning of the year, although prosecutors had been gunning for 6 years in prison, saying he profited off the scheme more than anyone else involved and should get hit with a heavier sentence. And that concludes our show this evening. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. This was Panther News Network. I'm Kennedy Hobbs.
And I'm Journey Strode.
Thank you for tuning in. Up next, we have Panther Sports Zone.